left architecture school, and even in the middle of architecture school, I was offered jobs. They weren't jobs that paid, and they were jobs that required me to work 80, 100 hours a week. There's such a problem with that mentality. And we're not the only industry, but we definitely are one of the worst that exist. But then I start talking to other mentors and other people who've been in the industry for 30, 40 years. And most of them are tainted and also upset about the way the industry has survived. So we start looking at the people fresh out of school or people in school who are working their ass off. And then you talk to people who've been working in the industry for so long, and they're both saying the same thing. That's a huge problem. That's the issue. And I didn't want to be someone who worked for 10, 20 years and just complained about our industry. I wanted to look at the major problem of that and how do you solve people's opinions on that. And actually, the only way you can do that is to solve the problem or fix the industry. And so that's when I realized the industry in itself was really broken. And that's what got me really excited to start rethinking the business of architecture. Part of the issue is architects don't hold enough control, and so they can't ask for more money or ask for enough money to survive or to pay their employees enough. The work that goes into a job prior to actually getting the job is analyzing sites, business development, looking for clients. And all of that can be controlled to some extent if we take back control an earlier part of the process, which essentially is sourcing or looking at areas ripe for development, understanding communities, neighborhoods. What do people want? Because if you can understand what neighborhoods and what community wants, which architects actually have a much better understanding than developers do. Developers understand numbers. They understand comps. They understand recent sales, trends, what's happened over the last 5, 10, 30 years. But architects understand and talk to people in the way they live. And so if we can start controlling the process of development, sourcing, changing the way neighborhoods are built and lived in, that's a huge opportunity.